Hello, hello. Welcome to week 3 of our program. Today we're going to speak about LinkedIn, how to build powerful LinkedIn profile. I really hope it's going to be useful session for you. So let's get started. So first question which comes to mind is why LinkedIn? Why LinkedIn? And there are several considerations we can talk about. First of all, LinkedIn is a professional validator. 94%. Some research says 87. Some research says 90. Or some of them says 94. Like let's say most of the recruiters use LinkedIn as part of their candidate research tool. So if you have a powerful LinkedIn profile, you have credibility, you increase your chance to become more visible. That's very important. Next point is LinkedIn is a powerful network building tool. So it's a fantastic platform where you can really, find connection with very interesting, very influential people. You can start following global influencers. I think later on we're gonna talk about that. Join some events, discover some new groups. So networking is not reason number 2. Reason number 3 is research tool. LinkedIn is a fantastic research tool. Really, I honestly I don't know any other social media platform which really provides such fantastic business opportunities. So LinkedIn is a fantastic research tool. You're gonna find best companies. You're gonna find best people, groups, event, webinar, trainings, so many great, fantastic research tools. And of course, main topic for us is LinkedIn is a great platform for job opportunities. There are millions of jobs every day being published on this platform. You can really find, all type of opportunities, job, internship. You can set up your notification system. You can set up your status. So all about job. So next question, main question of today's conversation, how to build a powerful LinkedIn profile. So first number 1 is critical steps, kind of like build LinkedIn MVP. I hope you know what is MVP, minimum viable products. In this case, it is important from the beginning, complete minimum profile. So basically have complete profile, which is really matters. What do I mean when I say complete profile? So there are certain criteria. As a minimum, you should have in your LinkedIn your industry, your city, your current role with description. You should include in your profile 2 previous role, your education, as minimum 3 skills, your photo, and more than 50 connection. In case if you do that, you'll be more visible 40 times more in case if you have non-complete profile. So very important first step to set up your minimum MVP, LinkedIn MVP. And how to do that? We'll go one by one. The first thing, you should customize your profile URL. Let me just quickly show how to do it. So I switched to my LinkedIn profile just to show you. So this is my LinkedIn profile. I can go to my LinkedIn page, view my profile. And you can see on the right part of the screen, it says edit public profile. What you can do, you can edit your custom URL. So go ahead and just set up your URL here. You can change it and include in your resume in other places. Next one, you should fill out your complete contact information. And again, I'm going to show you on my profile that how to do that. So you can see here's my profile. You can Here's my picture, you know, like all the details. You can go to this place, like a pencil, and here you can see basic information, position, and you see contact info. You can go and edit contact info. Here's a trick. Yes, if you are actively searching for a job, maybe you are open to put your phone number, so it will help recruiters to reach out to you. I'm not really excited about that. So, but if you are, you can select your phone or mobile number, put this number here. I don't think we need to put your address and birthday. If you have your website, you can input your website. What I did, like as my compromise, there's an option like to have a messaging tools like Skype, ICQ. Yeah, we still have ICQ. WeChat and like, I don't know, like QQ. So what I did, I don't really use a lot Skype, but anyway, I put Skype and put my login name and save. So at least what basically it means, I am now reachable, and of course, my email was there. Sorry, I missed that point. So my email's there and my Skype's there. You want to do what you want. Maybe you want to include your phone number and you want to include your email. Definitely email must be there. Okay, we're back to our presentation. So we're clear. Next important step is we should add professional profile photo. So it's extremely important because, you know, most of the remember we talk about resume and we spoke about that normally professional recruiters, what they do, they check the resume, and after that they spend few seconds scanning your resume. After that, immediately they go to your LinkedIn profile, and first thing they're gonna see your picture. Let's be clear. Yeah? I understand it sounds like not very, it's kind of judgmental, but this is a reality. They're gonna see your photo first of all, and that's why it is extremely important to have good quality photo, and very important to know what we shouldn't do on our LinkedIn profile. We shouldn't have on our photo sunglasses, has a picture with animals, like poor lighting, like no any like photo from your from beach or from your Vegas trip or Bahamas. Of course, no selfie. So whole point is we supposed to have a professional photo. And when I mean professional, what I mean professional, it depends on your role. It depends on your, you know, like job search goal. If you are applying for, let's say, engineer, you should have something what is really represent you as an engineer. And very important to have smile. You know, it's a psychological feature that people are more willing to do business with positive people. Nobody wants to do business with gloomy, you know, like gloomy people or not pleasant people. Everyone wants to do business with positive. And of course, your smile should be not fake. It should be kind of genuine, natural smile. And another important thing, your face on your photo is supposed to occupy 60% of your image. As you can see, like on the screen, is example of like around 60% of the image, not 90, not 5%, around 60-70% is gonna work. Another recommendation from me is use the resource called photofiller.com. Why I am recommending them? Because a lot of people, they are not able to make judgment, self-judgment. Some people are too critical to themselves. On the opposite side, some people are too positive about them. They are not able to make a you know, like reasonable judgments. That's why if you can, what you can do, you can upload your picture on this resource called photofiller.com, and once you upload, people start voting for that, and you would find out that, for example, that I did practice a little bit, so I put some my photos over there, and my photos with smile getting more likes than photos without smile. And in order to able to publish over there, you should spend some time reviewing other people photos. Yeah, so it's kind of mutual cooperation. Maybe I will show you how it works. So as you can see on the screen, I am on a website called photofiller.com. What I did, I uploaded several my photos. This particular one I'm using on my LinkedIn. So what is happening here? People are putting their comments and using like three categories: it's a competency, likability, and influential. So I think I'm doing not bad in terms of influential. I am top 20% in terms of likability, like 20%, top 20% in terms of competence. I still above average. Yeah, so it's not a bad picture. There are some other pictures, like I think this one is doing as not as good as previous one. It's mostly average and below average. This one is also not very good because I'm not smiling here, by the way. So once again, in order to use this one, I need to get like other people. So I get my I can vote, let's say, business photos. So some people I can see, and then I can get some credits for that. So this woman seems to be kind of okay. I can vote likability. I can vote influential, likable, kind of intuitive. So another vote I can do quickly. It sounds like he's competent. Is he likable? Somewhat. Is he influential? Somewhat. So it's enough. I just show you example how to use this website, and it's important, especially if you struggle to understand if your photo you have is good or not good, and you can use this to get some insight from other people. Okay. Another important when I spoke about photo, I want to mention new feature which was introduced like probably 1 year ago by LinkedIn. So you have your LinkedIn profile, you have photo, and in the photo you can now can really do nice thing like add a video to your profile. So you can record short video about yourself. This feature only working from mobile phone like iPhone or others. You can use your smartphone and record your video and make like your photo instead of on top of photo, or instead of photo you can use short video. That might be really good advantage if you feel that you are a very good public speaker. You have like able to present yourself on video. So that's a great feature. Go ahead and use it if you feel comfortable with that. Okay, we're now moving further. Yeah, very people ask a lot about this particular photo frame, open to work photo frame. Is it good or is it bad? There is no like simple answer for this question. Some people says it's a good thing to have this open to work photo frame. Some people thinks it's kind of useless. I think it's very individual. If you feel comfortable to inform like all LinkedIn communities that you are open to work, then go ahead and do that. But keep in mind, if you, for example, still working for your employer, that might be not very good idea to publish open to work, yeah, to all LinkedIn. But the good news is you can do it by like there is setting you can do, select settings that you can share as only for LinkedIn recruiters. Don't have to do for whole LinkedIn. So it's still good opportunity to do so. Later on, I'm gonna show you on my LinkedIn profile. Next important action in order to build powerful LinkedIn profile, create a headline. It's a very compelling headline is important. So your headline is created when you add your position on your profile, so you can anytime edit your headline to promote area of your expertise and let your personality shine through. Let's see examples. So this particular person, as you can see, his name is Joe. He's senior technical recruiter at Intel Corporation, seeking senior wireline specialist, I guess. So there is like other information about city and you know, like a company name. So as you can see, headline is not only title. You have like 120 letters to tell the world what you do. So you of course you mention your job title, and you're also using this 120 letter to describe yourself, make yourself as attractive as possible. Let's see examples here, like B2B sales representative, 2.4 million generated 2018. Wow, very impressive headline. HR manager, 10 years, people experience, and some other information. Senior manufacturing engineer, 6 years. And also like service providers, they also use headline to promote their service. Like I help coaches generate additional 10, 20 by a video ad. I help manufacturers. That's a very, very good examples how to use headline to promote yourself. Yeah, keep in mind, like a lot of project managers do mistake putting this project manager, or a lot of sales managers put like only title sales manager, which is not a good practice, because there are hundreds of type of sales managers, there are hundreds of type of project managers. Very important to kind of highlight your niche. That's why we're having this headline. Okay, next one is a summary. And by the way, remember we talked on the resume topic about summary. It's pretty similar approach here. In this case, we have more flexibility because a resume is one-page document, and LinkedIn have a little bit more flexibility, but still have some restrictions. So in about, we have a 2,000 character restriction. So normally what we do here, we express our mission, our motivation, our skills. You know, like we did in a resume, you describe how company benefit from you, what kind of pain you can solve. And like I said, in the resume, we can use bullet point. Yeah, it's that's very important. But another important point, you can use 2,000 characters to write your summary. But keep in mind, when recruiters or hiring manager open your page, they normally see only top 250 characters to display. So you guys should be really mindful about first top part of your LinkedIn profile, of your summary, because in order to see remaining, she or he should click his mouse and open remaining part. But this 250 characters, which is displayed, very important to really keep it very good and very in good shape. So as we discussed with summary, you list your competences, key skills. And a good thing about LinkedIn profile, it's a big difference with the resume. You have more flexibility. You can put some infographic. You can put some photos, links to your website. And by the way, very important to use keywords. Remember keywords, because as a resume, LinkedIn profile is searchable. And recruiters are really using search machine to find your not your find applicable candidates based on keywords. So let's see some other examples. So you can see like very similar what we used in resume. We describe what we're doing, what our background, what are our skills. Another example here we use bullet point. We use accomplishment. Remember we did accomplishment based experience, accomplishment based or result based summary. That's also good practice. And here in the expertise, you can see a lot of keywords like skills and discipline, mechanical engineering, blah, 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 research, and so on. Okay, another good thing, like I said, very good about LinkedIn, you can share projects in summary. So if you are IT professional, you have portfolio, you can use this opportunity to put your links to your GitHub or to your YouTube channel. Or even if you're not an IT professional, you still can do that. Put picture on your built facilities, like projects, software, and so on. I mentioned already a few seconds ago that very important to use keywords. So keywords allow you to be searchable on LinkedIn. So they're gonna use some like keywords and find you, and keywords should be placed to your headline, to your summary, and expertise experience section. So we are moving to experience section. Experience or very similar approach we used in during the resume discussion. We list our relevant jobs. We use keywords. Remember, we use accomplishments and describe our experience. So here's an example, since they are important to understand. So as you can see on the screen, we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 experiences, yeah, 6 jobs, and very similar with resume. Very important that emphasis on the last job, especially last 2 jobs probably, but last one is very important. Recent one, we put more details on the recent jobs, and other job might be less details or sometimes no details. And another very important feature, similar what we had on summary. So experience section have 2000 characters limit. So there is, like a lot of opportunity for describing your experience, but again, only when recruiters open your page, they will be able to see only in your experience section only 100 top characters. So you really should be very mindful describing your like top section of your experience. So would be nice if you are applying, let's say, for software development role, then this top section should describe, like a good company you work, a relevant company, or maybe relevant skills, related to, let's say, for software development. So once again, important to be very mindful about top section of your experience. Yeah, I think we had very good discussion about the resume. So you guys are fully prepared to set up your experience section of your resume. We're moving to volunteer experience. Here we also had a short brief discussion about that during the resume discussion. And here again, I want to reiterate, very important, that volunteer experience might be a real game changer, because like according to researchers, 41% of executives consider volunteer experience as valuable as the paid work. And another 20%, they admitted they really confirmed that they hired employees based on their volunteer experience. 20% is a big number, guys. So let's keep that in mind. So in terms of skills, there is a section called skills, and we're gonna see that later on in in few minutes. We're gonna what you're supposed to do, to build powerful resume profile, to add relevant skills to your resume. If you're targeting software development role, you put relevant software development skills. If you're targeting procurement skills, you put relevant procurement skills. There is a limitation in terms of skills number, I think at 50, but I'm, recommended number not less than 5. I mean, absolutely minimum is 3, but it's good practice, like 5, 10 skills, the more the better. And another important thing, you should be able to get other people endorse your skills. And another good things when you do skills, LinkedIn has a very powerful training program, training courses, and you also can get some assessment from LinkedIn. If you feel confident, go ahead and take this assessment, and they're gonna be reflected on your resume as a proven skills. That's a very powerful things to do. So as I mentioned, skill endorsement might be good idea to have. As you can see on the screen, it's like a funny picture. You're gonna be like this because it's very easy to endorse skills. So what you can do, you can ask people to endorse your skills, and you do endorse their skills, improve their skills. Eventually, what is gonna happen? You're gonna be like this career in general. You're gonna have a lot of skills, but of course, as everyone understands, it's a kind of game. But for LinkedIn algorithm, it's good to have your skills proved. I also noticed like a new powerful feature of LinkedIn. If somebody very like influential person approves your skills, that is going to be highlighted. For example, if somebody like proven influential person improves your project management skills, then on your page it's going to be reflected, and people, when they check your profile, they will see that project management skills were approved by, let's say, by Thomas, who is very skilled in this area. That's also a very cool feature to have. In order to get approved for your skills, you should ask other people to prove your skills. You can ask them, first you see what you should do. You go ahead and go and check their profile and approve their skills on their page. Approve like 5-10 skills. It's only 1 minute to do. It's not going to be difficult. And then send them requests like saying, hey, Peter, you notice I recently added endorsement to your profile. I'm creating this company of my profile. I would like if you can endorse my skills in exchange, that would be great. So it's a good thing, by the way, to get in touch with certain people. Let's say you know some people, but you didn't know very well, but somehow you work together on the same project. You can go ahead and endorse their skills. So it's going to be good connection move. And next one, very important, recommendation. So it's a big deal. What you can do, you can request recommendation from one of your connection. And then once they do recommendation, you can review the recommendation. If you find them kind of reasonable, you can accept and they become visible. If you don't like, you just hide this recommendation and keep it like as it is. Here's like steps you can do in terms of recommendation. You can be really proactive, ask for references. You can submit a draft of potential recommendation, or you can give them idea which part of your skills you would like to highlight. Yeah, so it's good to have a recommendation. I have another example how to ask for recommendation. Like, here's the example. I really enjoy working with you as a company. I found this experience very rewarding for both of us. So I thought you might be good fit to write me a short recommendation on LinkedIn, highlighting my skills in, let's say, sales and procurement, or software development, or front-end development, or back-end development. If you like, I would be happy to send you more information to make it easy you to write. You can write this way, or you can just send them draft recommendation. So, we have few more slides left, some more advices. First of all, you should really be very active on LinkedIn. Keep posting your content. What kind of post you can do? You should really regularly post your information, like some interesting news. So if you attend like interesting conference or seminar or meetup, go ahead and make a review, like short message, report, and publish on your network. You can comment and share interesting article related to your goal. If you are targeting, let's say, project management role, you should share articles related to project management. You can upload your blog articles to your feed. You can also, very important, you can comment, do meaningful comments to other people posts. If you have some certification, any other success, go ahead and share it. Yeah, so you can congratulate other people on jobs they did for their good job. So we have a last slide. You need to build your network, and your network, you should try to connect with powerful LinkedIn people. You can search in your LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn top voices, and your LinkedIn profile search will share with you search result with global influencers, so you can subscribe or follow these influencers. Of course, not all of them, but those who are kind of matching your job goal, job search goal. You can, of course, very important, join LinkedIn events, professional LinkedIn groups related to your interest and passion. That was my last slide, and then I'm gonna maybe do a little bit on show you some examples. Okay, guys, let's see my page. Here's my LinkedIn page. I was going to show you some stuff. I already showed you about public profile, like some other stuff. What I wanted to show you, I show you how to update your. So what I wanted to show you, here's like some stuff. You can, like I mentioned, you can update your URL, and you can also see like completeness, check completeness of your LinkedIn profile. So you have like basic completeness. First of all, make sure you have profile publicly visible, like this particular sliding, move to the right. So you should have name. You have profile photo open for all LinkedIn members. You also can have a LinkedIn profile even off LinkedIn. I have like all LinkedIn member only, but if you want to keep it public, you can make it public. So as you can see, completeness. I have background photo. I have headline. I have my website, summary, articles, current experience, volunteer experience. We're gonna see it in a minute. So let's go to my LinkedIn profile. Let's see what we talk about. So here's my picture. You see, I'll try to smile here. So kind of okay, but it's not really very professional. It could be more professional. It's good for software development role. But if I target like product management role or project management, maybe I will, change my photo. I will see. So far, so good. We talk about this video. I can add video, but I cannot do it from computer. I'm now connecting from computer. But if I can use my iPhone, I can like upload some short video about myself, introduce myself, which is might be great idea. Yeah, some here would be option to upload short video. Regarding open to work, I not actively looking for job right now, but as you know, as an experiment, I just did this like um, settings. I made it open for recruiters. Okay. Oh, I did that. I did it this morning. When I was preparing for this session, I did it open for recruiters only. I kind of forgot how I did. So, so that's a problem. I'm not really active researching, but I'll find and show you later on. So one of the thing I am in creator mode because I'm staying active in LinkedIn. So I have some articles. And very important, since I'm in American market, my LinkedIn is not in good shape because I do a lot of content in Russian. So what because normally my audience is Russian speaking audience. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to like get it translated and keep it like English plus Russian. If it's possible, yeah, if it's because there is limitation in terms of characters. But as a like career coach, I pay attention. I see my LinkedIn. It's kind of a lot of Russian text, which is not a big deal if I am targeting like Kazakhstan or Russia or other country, Russian speaking. Not deal. Since I'm in American market, I supposed to have all my content, like most of it in English, because imagine situation where a hiring manager or recruiter, they will check after they review my resume, they will definitely check my page. And they see I'm like everything in Russian, they don't understand what is written here. And they probably say, what the hell is writing? And if I'm making like comments, like some other post, or I might do like hateful comments or stupid comments, that's not a good idea to do if you are looking for a job. Yeah, that's very important to keep in mind. Okay, what else I want to mention here? So I have like you see at the beginning of my about or summary page, I have beginning visible. Then I see remaining. So I will try to keep very important information on top of my about section. When my current about section is kind of more about software development role. But in future, when I try to start applying for product management role, I definitely gonna change this summary. So like I said about experience, last experience is most important. Others is kind of like you have some information in my previous role, and then it's not many details. Also, I mentioned that it would be nice to have like some links to my projects portfolio. If you guys have this opportunity to put some more links, feel free to do so. When I start applying for a job, I would probably also try to put some portfolio projects or my pictures of my previous projects. Education is obvious, license, certification. You see, volunteering is important. And skills, like key skills, and also like you see demonstrate skills. You can take some technical testing, like 15-minute skill testing if you want. Okay, also here I mentioned that you can endorse skills. We're gonna do it during our practice session. We're gonna endorse skills each other. I will demonstrate how to do so. I probably ask you to endorse some of my skills, which is not really, I didn't do that for a long time, so I would ask you to endorse that. Okay, skills are very important. And next, last but not least, recommendation. I receive number of recommendation from different people. I have 11 recommendation. I also given like, I don't know, 5 or 6 recommendation, and you also guys feel free to ask for recommendation and go ahead and give your recommendation to other people. So that was about my LinkedIn profile, which is not really best example, but I think it's okay for now. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna do more practical exercise. We're gonna review some of your profile, and we're gonna like do skill endorsement. Okay, guys, thank you for your time. Stay connected, stay tuned.